What's up, witches, and welcome back to Strange Antiquities. Now, last we left off, we had our first, consequential... What am I trying to say? We had our first, customer that came in that was, a direct result of one of the choices that we made. So, one of our consequences. And we did the right thing. So, we were able to help the lass, and then we took a trip into the castle. So if you guys haven't checked out episode 2 yet, make sure you do so, pretty please. And also check out episode 1 if you haven't seen that either. So I think we're all caught up for now, so let's go ahead and every day we start off with a puzzle card. And this, like we discussed, kind of looks like we might have to hover it over the map to find this location. So I think that's what we've got to do. Let's set this map here, and let's explore. So, the thing is, these buildings are so much smaller. So could this possibly be for the castle? You know, this looks like we're on the right track, right? Because this looks like the right size. But I don't think there's any rooms that have this shit. Oh! Right here. Let's see what this is about. We did it. A portrait of some dead lord eyes me suspiciously as I enter the room and start absent-mindedly opening drawers. The room is cold and austere, and I am about to leave when I spot a crate under the chest of drawers. This could be something. What's inside the box? Oh my gosh, I love it! I love it, how cute! Oh, she's beautiful. She's beautiful. Is she made of stone? She is made of stone, bronze, and a pinkish gemstone. We'll go ahead and put her up here with the stoned homies. We'll give Jupiter a pat. Pew, pew, pew. Yes, lovely. And let's look, did we unlock any more? I don't think so. These are just like the main characters because we've come across so many characters already. Let's double check our archive. I think everything is solved. Diurnic field pattern. These symbols are not fully understood. But I don't know what a thalamic lens is. I don't think it's my magnifying glass, is it? This was the only thing that oh. I thought I did something. This is the only thing that is not immediately clear. I still don't think we have whatever object we need here. I don't know what to do about this. Are there any more hidden puzzles around here? The only other thing is these. What does this do? I know I'm just randomly placing things, but I wonder what this is about. Maybe we'll find out. Maybe we'll find out. Let's just keep going. All right, hello, ding ding, welcome. Jupiter. David, you have a letter for me? Not sure about this fog today. It's an eerie atmosphere out there, especially with all those damn ravens back again. I haven't seen a single one fly by. It's usually fierce black dogs I have to worry about, not big black birds. Better off inside, I reckon. Here's a letter for you. Boink. The triangle has intrigued me ever since I first heard about it as a young boy. What caused the pine trees to grow like that? Did someone plant them? I thought he was talking about the shape. So this must be something on the map. I know you'll at least have heard of it, but did you know this? I calculated the exact center point and there's a small clearing there. It can't be a coincidence. What's more, there's a certain energy about it. Not entirely welcoming either. I wonder if you might take a look for yourself. Thomas Pope and Hamish. Interesting. All right. So let's find a triangle in the forest. Boink. It seems like it'd be very... Oh, well, that's obvious. Heathwood. Sure enough, as I approached the center of the curious triangular copse at the heart of Heathwood, I came across a clearing. Whoops, too far. A tree that has been split in two stands in the center. Sunlight breaks through, and I take a deep breath of cleansing pine and earth. Almost immediately, I am struck by a sense of ominous power, and my intuition tells me that there is something unusual here at the heart of the wood. I examine the broken tree and notice some strange markings carved into the trunk. Heart beating faster, I spot something else embedded in the wood. 3 pendants arranged in a triangle shape. Could this be the pendant we're looking for? Could it be? Alright, we've solved this, so we can put this into our archive. Oh, the check marks are so satisfying. This one just fell down. Hey, kitty. Oh, he's sleeping. He don't care. What? Are you bronze, my dear? Yep. And you also look bronze. But here's the thing. No. Nope, that is not the one. Alright, get back down there. Alright, so 2 more bronze pendants. We'll stick these up here. And you, my dear, are you made of stone? Tin. Interesting. Okay. And we'll put you here. I think we're all organized for the day, so let's get started. Welcome in, customers. Jupiter, you're so sweet. Gus Foley. It has been many years since I've performed the rite of the red knives, and I can still remember every step. I do it one more time before I die if I could only get my hands on an Orford spire. I tried that place in Arnside, and they sent me here. The Orford spire. Okay, so let's pop you right here. Orford spire. During the rite of the red knives, an Orford spire is fully submerged in goat's blood for 9 days and 9 nights. When performed correctly, the rite is said to impart vitality and clarity of thought. Although, perhaps not for the goat. No kidding. No kidding. Poor goat. Alright, so fully submerged in goat's blood for 9 days and 9 nights. And looking at this, doesn't it kind of look like it has some tippies? So my first thought is this. Alright. Iron, gray metal flecked with dark red. It's not rust, it's blood. I'm guessing it's this. Raised detail. The substance flakes off and leaves a mark on my fingertip. Nothing to remark. It has an energy about it. I really think it's this. But we'll wait just a second because the only other thing that had blood was this. So I'm pretty sure we're good here. Wunderbar. 2 of the points of the item are visible in the sketch. Yep. Closer inspection reveals dried blood, suggesting this item has been submerged in blood. Indeed. An Amphibian talon. Ooh. Right, so you, my dear... Should we? Oh my god, you guys. You understand, right? You understand why I want to be so organized. I told you guys I was going to end up doing this. I told you. I warned you. You could squish up in there. Was there anything else over here that we identified? I don't think so. I think it was just that. All right, next customer, please. Come in, come in. Oh, Eli, welcome back, boss. I need to go away for a few days again. Jesus Christ. The Order of the Black Veil will have the information I'm looking for. They seek to understand the world beyond death, drinking an elixir that sinks them into a deep trance. If I'm right, they may be able to shed some light on these events. The only problem is, I burned that bridge long ago. Could you hand me that Guise of Lillian? It won't be the first time I've used one to get around their hatred of me. Guise of Lillian. Sure thing, boss. Actually, when's my next day off? I haven't really had one, and I'm getting a little tired. I kind of want to go, like, for a walk with Jupiter. Can we? Okay. Guise of Lillian. Oh, I already know what it is. These items can allow the bearer to pass unrecognized. If used for any length of time, the wielder can begin to lose their sense of self. The remains of bygone creatures have been used in thaumaturgy for centuries, from petrified teeth and bones to trilobites, ammonites, and devil's toenails. Ugh! A Guise of Lillian is one such item that makes use of this ancient source of power. I'm pretty sure it's this. Right off the ripperooski. I notice a slight out-of-body feeling, like my hands belong to somebody else. Yeah, easy. Rough and pitted, hard and ridged. It appears to be a fossilized creature. This is the one! There you are, sir. Yep. I'm gonna need a raise. Overtime? Something? This item has an ammonite fossil embedded in it. Closer inspection reveals that it produces an out-of-body feeling. Indeed. Tanabrin cloak. Ooh. Alright, you can go over here. Guys, we're on a roll. We're doing good. Oh, who's this? Rebecca Rose? Is she blind? Hello. Oh, is that a cat? My eyes may have completely gone now, but it's good to know I still have my cat senses. It's a very important sense to have. I do hope I'm in the right place. My daughter told me about a shop that specializes in unusual items. My life's joy has always been painting. Without that, in my life, I'm afraid I'm at a bit of a loss. I know that I will never see again, but is there anything in your collection that might help me paint again? Interesting. I feel a little foolish for asking. It seems such a small thing, but to me it means everything. Oh, honey. Oh, we have a choice here. We have a choice here. I know that I will never see anything again, but is there anything in your collection that might help me paint again? Interesting. I don't understand how we could make a choice here. Ares Remnant. Let's look it up. Let's just read these and see what they say. Ares Remnant. These objects induce a form of synesthesia where colors and tones, light and shadow, can be felt through touch. They are sometimes used by those who work in low light conditions, such as miners. The gemstones in an Ares in an Ares remnant are arranged in the shape of the constellation that shares its name. Okay, so there's gemstones here. So this sounds lovely. But what's the other option? Spirit Eye. Okay. Spirit Eye. Next page. There it is. Spirit Eye. There are some who stay away from Spirit Eyes, believing them to be a window into a world that should not be seen, and others who deride their fear as nothing more than superstition. It is not clear exactly what they do show. Another layer beneath the visible world, perhaps? A layer that requires something more than the traditional senses to experience? They draw their power from the opposing symbols inscribed upon them. So right off the bat, Spirit Eye does not sound like a good idea. Because it looks like it's going to induce fear. Yeah. And it's referenced in the Zia, which also sounded like a bad thing. I don't think that's what we want to do. I think we want to do the Ares Remnant. So, this one has gemstones arranged in the shape of the Aries constellation. Okay, so something with gemstones. It looks like this. Color and composition, slate with dark purple gemstones. I want to look up what the purple gemstones do before we commit to this. Sense of touch, rough and polished. No remarks, no remarks. So hold on, let's look at... I'm going to put you here because I'm pretty sure that's it. But let's see. Purple is a stone of containment. Oops, wrong button. Is that the only excuse me, purple. There's iolite, a dark bluish purple, calming stone of peace and safety. This is my favorite gemstone, by the way, is malachite. Like IRL, this is my favorite. I love malachite. It's so beautiful. I'm assuming it must not have any sort of significance. Diurnic. What is diurnic? It's not going to tell me, is it? All right. I don't need you. I'm good with you. So I believe this is the one you want. I hope that this helps you on your journey. If it does something negative, I'm so sorry. The other one just sounded way worse. So here you go. Hopefully this doesn't come back and bite us in the butt. The gemstones are arranged in the Aries constellation. They sure are. A Scythian charm. Bye, love you. Oh god, I really hope that doesn't come back and bite us. I'm gonna be really sad if it does. She seemed like a really nice lady. She just wanted to bait. That's all she wanted. Clarence Hawker. Those ravens have done for 3 more bugger. Wait. Those ravens have done for three more poor buggers. 2 of them up at Calgarth and another fella, a fisherman. People are getting a bit panicky around here. Nothing natural about folk turning up with eyes all black like that. Ooh. And now this fog too. Oh, I just noticed it is foggy. With the nights drawing in and me working late, I refuse to walk down Hallbrook Road without so much as a lantern. I had something nice and bright in mind. Yeah, how about a candle? Sunbond. Right, a sunbond, huh? That sounds cool. Sunbond. A sunbond is small and lightweight, designed to be carried discreetly, and made of a non-precious metal of some kind, housing a gemstone of light. They carry the warmth and light of the sun, a brightness that can pierce the darkest gloom. Right, a gemstone of light. Which I'm assuming is going to be topaz. No, that's strength. Stone of death and decay. Did I miss it? Did I go too fast? Stone of the night and of darkness. Stone of fire and fury, protection. A stone of sight. Peace and safety, earth and nature. I don't see anything that says... Oh, how about the very first one, you goof? All right, we're looking for something that has amber. Yellow or orange, sometimes containing impurities. Is that the non-precious metal with amber? Okay. Okay, what are you, my friend? An orange gemstone? Is that what it said? Yellow or orange? Yellow or orange, okay. And it said it was very lightweight, so let's just double check. It's about half a pound. That's pretty lightweight. Okay. Get you out of the way here. So far, this is the contender. But let's take a look, because this, as well, also has an orange gemstone. Oh, but it said non-precious metals. Hold on, let's go back. A non-precious metal of some kind. And this is bronze, am I right? Yeah, so it's not you. Get out of here. And this was made of wood. Oh, but that's gold. Oh. Oh no. Maybe it's not you. Maybe it is this. Let's see how much it weighs. I can't... Same weight. Ooh, this is tough because they honestly look like they could both be it. There was nothing else out of sight here, right? No, we got everything where we can see it. I think it could possibly be this one. Is bronze not considered a precious metal? I thought it was, but we're about to find out. Oh, we did it! I'm glad we double-checked to make sure. This item has an amber gemstone, a stone of light. It is made of bronze, a non-precious metal. Good to know. Closer inspection reveals that it is strangely warm. I don't think I checked that. Oh, I already hate it. I am not a snake fan. I am terrified of snakes. Let's look at this really quick. So the artist, Rebecca Rose. Rebecca's eyesight deteriorated very quickly several years ago, and now she is just barely able to distinguish dark and light. This affliction has robbed her of the thing that brought her the most joy in this world, painting. And yet it has not robbed her of her determination or her kindness or her love of life. When she learned of strange antiquities and that it might hold a way to restore her sight, she was hesitant. She never did anything without careful consideration, but eventually her desire to paint again won over, and she decided the risk was worth taking. Right on. Okay. I'm just taking stock of everything really quick. I think we're ready to move on. Ding! Oh, we have a new character. Audrey Bell. Bend your ear to the trees. Hold your palm out to the wind. The ravens can feel it. Can you? Something is stirring. I will need a Hulgen Grim in the coming days. Whenever I think Grim, I think of a dog. Because of Harry Potter. Thanks. So who is this lady? We're gonna read her little story here. The priest, Audrey Bell. Followers of the warrior god Holgar are not easy to come by, but they make up for their low numbers with zeal and grandiosity. Their priests have all the self-appointed authority of a village fete organizer, and the power struggles between clergy and acolyte are as bitter and hard-fought as many a debate about bunting or cake stands. What? Audrey has strong opinions about death and the afterlife, perhaps forgetting that the god she follows is best known for sending thousands of people reluctantly to it, but had very little to say about its substance. So I wonder if she's part of this, what did he call them? I don't remember what he called them, but it feels like these profiles are very important. So, anytime that we've had to... Who did we have to make a consequential choice with? She wasn't on here. I thought that was a clue that maybe these are like the important characters that we have to be careful with, you know? But maybe not. Hulgen Grim, you got it. Coming right up. Let me put this away. Boop. Shut you. Shut you. Center that because it bugs me. Hulgen Grim. Here you are. These eerie creations are worn by priests of Holgar in various rituals relating to death and the afterlife. The sacrament to ask for his protection, Wolfsong's truth to seek his judgment, path of the warrior to help the dead find their way. Interesting. So what I'm seeing is I need 3 things. The sacrament for protection, Wolfsong's truth, and the path of the warrior. Is that what this could be right here? All right, so let's do a sacrament of protection. We know that this symbol is protection. So is there anything... This has the symbol of protection. I might be reading too far into this, but you never know. Because this is the first thing that I've ever seen that has like a 3-part. So I'm curious if this has anything to do with this. Let's try. There's that. All right, we're guessing here. We're grasping at straws. Okay, what's the symbol of truth? I wish we could go like just back to the beginning. First page. All right, so here's the very first page. Truth. It's the fish. Anything that has the fish. Anything with the symbol of the fishy. Let's see if we're on the right track. Scoot you over, my friend, so we can get this guy in here. What are you? Turquoise gemstone. So it may not just be about the symbols, it might also be about the gemstones. Okay, can I go down? Thank you. All right. Is there any gemstone that represents truth? Containment. Water. For dark purposes. Calming stone of peace and safety. Earth and nature. Anchor between body and mind. Stone of sight. Stone of protection. Stone of fire and fury. The night and of darkness. Stone of strength. Interesting. So I don't see anything. Also, I see that this symbol in the middle here is insanity. Insanity and protection? I don't know. Alright, oops. Oh my god. What the fuck is... Okay, hold on. Who was that? Did you guys see that? That's terrifying. Where was it? Yeah, what is this? Oh, this is him. Holgar wielding his twin axes, Wolfsong and Fearbringer. So, is it... Oh, he's wearing a whole bunch of stuff. That looks like the hand. Hold on. That looks like the hand that we have, doesn't it? Path of the warrior to help the dead find their way. So it's something for protection, something for truth, and something to help the dead find their way. Okay. Isn't this the guy, though? I'm trying to see if there's any sort of indication here. So it says he's holding his twin axes, Wolfsong and Fearbringer, and they talk about sacrament, Wolfsong. These eerie creations are worn by priests. Oh, worn? So it's a pendant. Okay, so we're looking for pendants. Hold on, whoops. I don't know if I can grab you. So it looks like a pendant of some kind. So I don't know. Oh, we've identified you. You can skedaddle on over here. Something that looks like protection. This one has all sorts of symbols on it. Let me... oh my god. I keep forgetting I can use the keys on the keyboard. I've just been using... I don't think we need the gemstones. Let's put you away. Sacrament to ask for his protection. Wait a minute. Is it... At first I thought it was bone, but it's clay painted to look like bone. This is a mat. Is this something they can wear? I have nothing to remark. It fills me with a sense of foreboding. What is that gemstone? I was like, oh, I don't think it has anything to do with the gemstone. It's this. A stone of death and decay. It grows on iron coffins and waterlogged corpses. So this is pretty evil. Could it be? I feel like it's three things, though. Let's put this away. Put you away. Okay, these eerie creations are worn by priests of Holgar, who is this man right. Yo, the mask looks just like him. It has the symbol in the forehead. It is this, isn't it? Or is it this? There is a vast skull in the catacombs. Oh, that must be this. That's not what we're looking for. But wait. He's wearing horns. I think it's... Oh. It's the beginning of the day. I think we could take the chance to be wrong. But I wonder if it's this. I am a genius. The mask is an eerie item that can be worn. The sketch shows a priest wearing the mask with their back to us. They did, didn't they? Okay. Using the index, we can find a sketch of Holgar, to whom the mask bears a striking resemblance. The gemstone is, Vivianite, the stone of death. Hell yeah. Oh, we did it. You have a good ass day. Oh, we finished another day. Woo! Let's continue this story. Inside was the reason they had toiled so hard. A small black casket. A very valuable small black casket. They knew enough not to open it, but perhaps too little to fully understand the danger it possessed. Ooh. Interesting. Oh, another drawing. Whoa. Looks like a mountain. A mountain. Ooh. Oh, stairs. That's not what I was expecting. Up the stairs, left, then left again. Second on the right is where I spend each night. We must be going to the castle. All right, let's put... Sounds like it's raining today. What a lovely gloomy day we're having. Get up there. So let's explore the castle. So again... Wait. This keeps coming up like I need... Anyway, up the stairs, left... Up the stairs, left and left again? That can't be right. Up the stairs, left and left. This can't be right. Second on the right. Are these the right stairs? Up the stairs. Left and left again. So this is the first floor. There's the Hardwick Tower. This is the master bedroom. We know we're not supposed to go there. I kind of want to go there. Up the stairs, left, and then left again. This wouldn't work, because then it says second on the right, so it can't be this. So I wonder if we need to go... Wait, maybe it is up here. Up the stairs. Left. Because this is... Once we go up here, this is the first left we can take. So left... Left again. That's the courtyard. So maybe we're following the corridor. So left and left again. Second door on the right. Let's try this. Ugh. This was a mistake. Son of a... Oh my god. All right, let's try again. Let's try again. We can do this. It's gotta be the first floor. It can't be over here. This is the ground floor. It has to be on this side. So let's just look at this again. So we go up the stairs. If we're just following the corridor... Up the stairs, left, then left again. I'm assuming we're following this corridor. So if we just stuck to the corridor, we would go left. Left again. Second door. No, that can't be right. That cannot be right. Because there's no stairs over here. Yeah, there's no stairs. This is dumb. Quit being a silly goose. Up the stairs. Left and left again. Second on the right is where I spend each night. Up the stairs. Maybe it's this? Go left. But that's a right. But this is the second door on the right. Oh, I found it. Okay. The bedroom looks like it hasn't been used for some time. A thin layer of dust coats the furnishing and cobwebs decorate every corner. Pulling back the thin curtains lets some light in, but more importantly, they reveal a macabre item that has been hiding on the windowsill all this time. Oh my god! Ewy! That's gross. It's actually kind of cool looking, I'm gonna be really honest. I'm gonna put you with the spooky shit. Yeah, you could just chill with the spooky shit, my friend. Hi, Jupiter. Hey, good kitty. How you are? Alright. Helena Appleton. I can never get any peace in my house. When am I to find time to do my writing? I've tried beeswax, but that makes my ears sore. And besides, I can still hear the shouting and banging at all hours. What is going on in your house? I heard you might be able to help me. St. John's Anvil, huh? I will do my very best, Madam. St. John's Anvil. These items have much in common with the St. John's poppy plant of the same name, a fact that is reflected in their design. So it looks like a flower, or perhaps this leaf looks familiar. They have quite different uses, however. Whereas the plant helps to overcome deafness, an anvil will dampen sound. They can even be tuned to filter out certain noises, but allow others to be heard still. Oh, that'd be so nice. Oh my gosh, that'd be nice. So I know that there's a pendant that has leaves like this, but we're also looking for a flower shape. I think it's one of these two. So let's examine this one. Color and composition is made of gold and silver. Sense of touch, warm and vibrating with energy. I feel like it would have some sort of sound to in the investigation, you know what I mean? Let's try this one. Color composition, we know it's wood, gold, and an orange gemstone. Warm. Sounds are muffled in its presence. Bingo bango. I knew that the leaves looked familiar. There you are, madam. Yes, yes. Wonderful. The leaves in the design are similar to the leaves in the sketch of the plant. Closer inspection reveals that it does indeed muffle sounds. Worn as a pendant to dispel melancholy. Gray's Grace. Wonderful. Alright, I think we need to start moving some of these unidentified pendants over here, because it's starting to get a little full over there. Let's scoot you over a little bit. Alright. Here we go. But we're actually going to move these up and keep the pendants together. I know I'm going to have to reorganize all of this all over again. Also, hold the phone. Does this look like it would fit? This looks like what's his name was wearing. I squirreled. Sorry. In the book. Ding! Ooh, we have a new profile here. Barton Potter. You must be the thaumaturgy's apprentice. Thaumaturgy. I bet he's a hard man to work under. He's helped me out more than once in the past, though. And speaking of the past, My eye has been aching again lately. This can't be a good sign. I'd be willing to make a fair trade for an Elva stone if you have one. A trade? Ooh. Hold on, let's look at his profile really quick. He is the Relic Hunter. Intelligent, affable, heroic. These are the words that Barton Potter would use to describe himself. Irresponsible, impulsive, and foolhardy are some of the more tasteful terms that those who have dealt with him might use. One thing is not in dispute. He knows how to track down objects, and he certainly knows their worth. He's also no coward, and he bears the scars to prove it. He's one of the few who have ventured into the depths of the catacombs and lived to tell the tale. And tell the tale he does at the slightest provocation. So he's Gilderoy Lockhart. Except Lockhart was a coward. Elvastone. Coming right up, my good man. Elva stones can be used to relieve the discomfort caused by otherwise incurable ailments such as Braxis or burning blood. The planetary metal used in these items is associated with the Selenic discipline, a connection that is also reflected in their design. Selenic. I gotta remember to go back to the first page. Selenic is of the moon. Planetary metal associated with Selenic. So is this the only design we have here? We'll come back to that. See if there's anything. It said of the moon. Looking for any other symbols that are moon or Selenic. So silver, the moon. So it's made of silver. That's helpful. Planetary metal is silver, associated with the Selenic discipline, a connection that is also reflected in their design. So it's gonna be a crescent shape. What is Braxis? Oh, it doesn't say. Okay. Okie dokie, so we're looking for something made of silver with a crescent shape. Crescent shape and silver. Wasn't it this? I think this is made of silver. Silver. Yep. Sense of touch, cold and smooth, rough and pitted. No scent, or it has an ethereal quality to it. I think it's this, my man. I think this is what you're looking for. Woohoo! Identified. The design features crescent moons, a reflection of the Selenic. The metal is silver, associated with moon. Ooh, and he gave us this. That's cool. Are you also bronze? Gold. Silver and a blue gemstone. Okay. We will put you here where we can see you. Because I don't want to put anything off screen right now. Hi, Jupiter. Boing. Oh, you're such a good kitty. Yes, you are. All right. Verona! I've been doing some reading. See what you make of this. Okay. Umbra. These items cause mental fog, a withering of intellect and thought. They are slow to work, requiring several hours to have any effect. Through prolonged use, they can cause the whites of the eyes to turn black and the subject to become deeply disoriented. They produce a noctic field. Is this what's happening to everybody? That fisherman they found yesterday had been up at Wyatt Beck, so I'm going to see if I can find anything out there. Here I go again, sticking my nose into trouble because I don't seem to be able to listen to that part of me that says, hey, go put the kettle on and let someone else deal with it for a change. She's so cute. I read that too fast, I guess. It's bloody-minded arrogance to follow that thought up with, but there isn't anyone else, but here we are, and here I am. They do it all wrong anyway. I love her. I love her so much. She was in the first game, and she was just as sassy. I love this lady. All right. Boink. Francis Mason. I've been wearing a pendant that I found at the library, and it does something to me. It gives me an appetite for reading that I cannot control. I was lost in the library for 3 days without eating or sleeping before I managed to take the pendant off and escape. Interesting. It is rather pretty, though. Someone told me that I need a Cussack purifier and that this is the place to get one. The Cussack purifier. Also, we're going to the library to get that, by the way. Before anybody else gets their hands on it and starves to death because they can't stop reading. Cussack purifier, excuse me. A small topaz gemstone known as the Eye is placed in a strong-smelling liquid, usually some potent barley spirit or vinegar. Small tokens, such as rings or amulets perhaps, submerged in the liquid and left for a full cycle of the moon, are cleansed of simple imbued curses or hexes. Of course, there is a limit to the effectiveness of this process. So we need a small topaz gemstone. Small topaz gemstone. This is all identified. I don't see anything with topaz. The only one that has an orange stone is this one. But that might even be amber. Maybe we should go to the library first. Hold on. I'll be right back. You stay right there. So she said she was at the library and she took it off. Let's find the library. Museum of History. Wordsworth Library. It's a cute name for a library. 26. The Wordsworth Library is a quiet haven of books and knowledge, its shelves well-stocked and well-kept, a place where time slows with every turn of a page. The librarian, Simone, sits at the desk, her focus fixed on her work, as always. I found some old books that dig into the history of strange antiquities, she says without looking up. It's very old, you know. I'll be sure to visit if I uncover anything useful. Okay, so that didn't help us. I mean, it kinda did, but... Cussack Purifier, a small topaz gemstone known as the Eye. It's placed in a strong-smelling liquid. I'm not exactly sure what I'm looking for. Small tokens, such as rings or amulets, submerged in the liquid and am I supposed to be submerging these in liquid? This is the only thing that appears to have... I know what topaz looks like, but let's reference this just in case. Topaz, pale yellow, a stone of strength. So it's yellow, it's not orange, it's not you. Boop. Is that? No, that's just a decoration. You, oops. A pale yellowy orange. I don't think it's you. It's not something we've already identified. No, it's not anything we've already identified. Where would we find... Ooh, this one's confusing. I feel like... Do we not have this? We went to the library, and she said she'd let us know if we found anything. Do we have any notes or anything? Nope, those are just the maps. That's that. Cussack Purifier. Yellowed paper. What is this symbol? Does that symbol mean anything? This may be, like, not even in the right... I wonder if this is something we don't have. It's just like the pirate symbol. Vinegar. Oh! Wait. So this is vinegar? Didn't it say... It has a strong odor. When I shake it, it rattles. So, open it? Is there something in here? Could that be it? Maybe I'm not necessarily looking for an artifact. So a gemstone is placed in a strong smelling liquid. When I shake it, it rattles, so maybe it's already in there. Let me see if this... we're at the beginning of the day. I think we're fine. Maybe it's this. Yes! This is why it's important to look up symbols, too. The label bears the symbol for vinegar. Closer inspection reveals that there is a small object rattling inside. Guys, we did it. All right, next customer, please. We are on a roll. Those were some tough ones. Simone Green, isn't she the librarian? I've been working on something that you might find interesting. Did you know that nobody knows who built Strange Antiquities? It's very old, perhaps the oldest building in Undermere, according to some accounts. Even Eli doesn't know all of its secrets. I've been decoding a journal that he found. It's slow work, but I've made a bit of a breakthrough recently. I wonder if that'll help us with some of these puzzles like this thing. Have you discovered the plinths below the counter? I sure have. I have learned that they can be used to access the shop's hidden depths. Ooh. And this journal holds some of the keys. Here's something I discovered late last night. See what you make of it. Okay. All right, let's read. Hold on. Let's read this. Alcove key. Horned shackle. Evocant. Oh, we have these. Okay. Actually, hold on. So we need the horned shackle, which was you. The evocant, which was you. And a moon something. The writing is dense and spidery, so it's not always easy to decipher. A moon something? Moonstone Guardian, perhaps? For the banishment of Hobsphere and Noctic Sight, these tend to take the form of a comforting guardian. So if I had to guess, a comforting guardian would be... It could be something we've already identified too, so let's take a look. This could be interesting. Let's try this. First try, are you kidding? Do I take these? Oh my gosh, you guys, how cool. All right, let's find a spot for these. These are really big. So we'll put them not there. Thank you. There we go. Oh my gosh, you're kind of creepy. We'll put you with that stuff. Actually, I'm going to put you right here. You remind me of the binding seed a little bit. Oh, and now we have these. Can we put these down here? Excellent. Leave. Okay, so hold on. Let's put this away. Let's archive this bad boy. Ooh, we're doing it, guys. Okay, this symbol is right here, and it comes after the Z. So you go there, and you come after right there. So we're still missing one more symbol, but we're getting close. Let's read about Simone Green, the librarian. Simone finished reorganizing the Ambleside Library and came to Undermere in search of a new challenge. She took up swimming in the lake after hearing about the health benefits of cold water. That's actually very true. That's why I take cold showers. But soon found that she preferred the health benefits of a warm blanket, a roaring fire, and a good book. She manages the collections at the Wordsworth Library, following in her mother's footsteps by taking a special interest in occult writings. So maybe this is not the lady from Strange Antiquities. Maybe this is her daughter? We still have one more person to meet, too. Interesting. Oh, guys, this game is so cool. Oh. This game makes me feel so smart. Jim Wolf. You got some striking eyes, babe. After years of working in a thundering mill, I'm afraid I'm quite deaf now. I've tried St. John's Poppy, but I'm looking for a more permanent solution. I would love to be able to hear my niece's laughter. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, I got you, buddy. I got you. You stay right there. This one's gonna be on the house, man, because that is just, oh, you're tugging at my heartstrings. Hearing charms take the form of animals known for their hearing. A simple trinket that amplifies sounds, while generally used by the hard of hearing, they are a curiosity that can be enjoyed by young and old alike. And of course, they have more devious applications too, making it possible to eavesdrop on private conversations. So it's said, by something known for good hearing. And my first thought is an owl or a bird, perhaps? Do they have really good hearing? Dogs do. Bats have really good sonar. Let's take a look at it. Every sound has become both louder and clearer. Yep. This is the one. Cool. What kind of gemstone is this? It looks like onyx. I love the beat. Okay, we get it, we get it. Here you are, sir. This pendant is in the shape of a bat, an animal known for its hearing. Closer inspection confirms that it enhances hearing ability. Wonderful. You go over here. We finished another day. We did it. We're doing such a fabulous job. Let's give Jupiter a little pat. Let's end the day. Let's hear a little bit more about our story here. At camp that night, one of the pair had awoken with pain in his left eye. He was alert to the threat at once, recognizing two things at the same time. One, a part of his mind was not his own, and two, the casket wanted to be opened. Ooh. Oh, I forgot. This is what... Oh, we can go either way with it. Oh my gosh, this one has so many twists and turns. Jeez-ums. It looks like a jester so far, is my first thought with the, like, hat. Whoa. It's a lady. She's pointing. The maiden in the tower points the way. I am buried among the trees. So it sounds like we have to go to the castle. That sounds pretty castle-y in one of the towers. All right, guys, so we have finished another 2 days here. I think this is another great place for us to leave off for now. Thank you guys so much for checking out the video. We will be back with the next episode soon. Again, thank you guys so much for all your support, watching the video. Let me know what you think in the comments. And again, if you're feeling generous, leave a like and a little subscribe. I love that so much. If not, that's totally okay. Just make sure you come back and check out the rest of the series. All right, guys, I love you so much. Bye.